Hey guys, today I want to talk to you guys about the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. So in very specific, I want to refer to habit number 1, which is proactive, and how that has changed me to reflect instead of blaming others. So when people talk about being proactive, what's the first thing that comes to mind? It's probably about taking the initiative to do something. But in this context, right, it's more of a, let me give you an example. Let me give you a situation that happened to me. So about 2 weeks back, I actually had this client who actually went down to his house, did the paperwork, and then after that we had the whole process settled. Then because of some admin issues, it made the client not feel safe, and then the client decided to cancel the policy and ask for a refund in that sense. So if it were me in the past, right, I would have probably complained. I would have said, what this guy is wasting my time, you know, he made me travel all the way there, waste my effort and things like that. But instead, what I did was, I actually did a reflection. I reflected on the fact where, was it something that I didn't do right? Did I not give him the assurance that he should give? So I came to a conclusion that maybe I should have been more proactive. I should have given him the kind of assurance that an advisor can give to his client, because after all, he's still entrusting a large sum of cash to me and to the company. So I thought about it and I felt like, okay, in the future, right, when I handle such clients, I will be more careful, or I'll be more aware of such incidents. So habit 1 actually talks about there are 2 types of people. One is the person who are reactive, which is they are more concerned about the circle of concern rather than their circle of influence, where they can actually be proactive and make a difference. So circle of concern consists of things like the weather, politics, other people's opinions, what people think of them, which are things that we cannot control. And circle of influence goes to like your attitude, your education, skills that you learn, and things like that. Okay, so to give you a better understanding of what this being proactive actually means, let's say for example, you take 2 people, A and B, both did badly in their exams. A, who is reactive, would probably say, oh, the teacher is stupid, that's why I didn't do well. But instead, B, who is the proactive person, will probably think, oh shit, I think I'm quite stupid. Or maybe he doesn't think that he's stupid, he thinks that he needs to work on himself, that the fault lies on him, not on the teacher. So I hope this video actually gave you a better understanding of habit 1, and maybe, you know, in the future when things like this occur to you, in fact anything that occur to you, you should always sit back and reflect instead of blaming other people. And I believe by doing so, right, you will actually be able to realize your mistakes and you will actually propel yourself further. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you have learned something. I'll see you tomorrow.